Hi there, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do some 80s inspired nail art for one of my Facebook challenges. So I recently, if you watch my previous video, I received a bunch of items from SheModern, and one of the sets of pigments that I got was the neon sparkling ones, and I got the orange, the green, and the yellow bright. I previously had the pink, and I love the pink so much I had to get the other ones. She has more. I think she has like 9 or 10 different neons. Eventually I'd like to get them all, but these are the 4 I have at the moment. Okay, so what I'm going to do is first off take off these little rings. She always sends the little swatch rings with them. So I'll just chuck them in my drawer. Okay, so I'm going to put on some nail foil glue. I'm just going to put it on my ring finger. And my index finger at the moment. So those are the 2 nails. I'm going to do solid colors. Let's see how it goes. And then I'm going to do some stamping and stuff after. So I think what I'm going to do is I'll do yellow on that one, orange on that, and then I'll do combos of these colors on my other 3 fingers. And then I'm going to do some stamping, and yeah, so should be interesting. I figured with the neons, I mean, I was a teenager in the 80s, so neon was huge. So okay, so let me come right back one moment. Okay, since I'm waiting for that to dry, I decided I'm going to do my taping off. So what I'm going to do is do a funky design on these as well. I just get my silicone tool and just kind of push it down. And black. Okay, so I'm just going to use Sally Hansen Insta-Dry. And just, oops. I'm just going to paint . Sorry, I don't have any music or anything in the background. You're probably hearing the fish tank, but I noticed when I went online, because I was playing my YouTube in the background, they copyrighted a bunch of my stuff, even though it was just playing in the background. So I didn't want to get in trouble, so you just get to listen to my fish tank. So okay, tweezers. This wasn't as prepared. I always try and lay things out, and to get ready, but sometimes there's things that I forget. And crap, it's not as crisp as I would like the lines to be, but I will fix that. So let me get a paintbrush. So I've got one of these mixing canvases, so I'm just going to put some on it. Let's see if I can kind of crisp these lines up a little bit. Clean up. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure that I'm staying in the camera frame. So when you're doing tape, you gotta make sure all the edges are down, because otherwise you get blobby messes like what I've got. But if you've got a steady enough hand, you can usually fix it. I seem to have the shakes a bit this morning. I haven't had enough coffee. Okay. It's not too bad. I'll clean up around the edges when I'm done. There, that looks better. Okay. I get some acetone. And just clean up my brush. Okay. So, my sparkling powder I love these caps. They're super, or like the containers. You can get out what you want. And I'm just using this little makeup sponge. I got a pack of them at like the Liquidation World for $1. So my husband wants to go there again today, so I'm going to see if they have any more. So I'm just going to spread it all out. Cover the entire nail. And because my nails are so curvy, I want to make sure that the sides are look how bright that is. It's gorgeous. Okay, so yellow is done. So put the yellow aside, and now the orange. And that should be enough. And I'll just turn it over and use the other side. Because I'm doing it on the mixing canvas, I can kind of pick up what I've dropped. This looks so nice and bright, and they've got a sparkle to them. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but there is a bit of a sparkle. Okay, get the edges. Okay, so I think that looks pretty good. Might try and get a little yellow on the sides there. Okay, so I'll put that aside. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to top coat these, and then after once they're top coated I can clean up around the edges. So I'm just going to use my Sally Hansen Insta-Dry, and I'm going to get a generous amount on the brush, and I'm going to make sure I float it. So meaning I don't touch the nail, and then that way you don't smear it everywhere. Okay, and then do that. And because I have my acetone still, I'll just clean up the edges. And as you can tell, powder cleans up really nicely. It's like no effort at all taking it off. Okay. And just make sure. A little sparkle there. Okay, so let me just come back once it's dry. One moment. Okay, so I'm back, and I went and top coated the black and white nails. I got a little bit of smudging because, you know, I didn't listen to myself and didn't float it enough, but I'm covering it up, so not a big deal. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover this part, and I'm gonna cover this part and this part. I'm just making it nice, flush. Now I'm getting my foil glue again. Oops, almost dropped it because I didn't quite close it properly. So, and I'm going right up to the edge because the powder won't stick where there's no glue. So get the whole edge. Come on. So I'm careful to go straight to the edge so it'll look nice. And then same with the thumb. So I'm just going straight to the edge and I'm kind of pulling down. just trying to pull off the excess so it's not lumpy or bumpy. Okay, so that should work. And I'm making sure I'm closing my... I have a bad habit of not closing the lids, and then I go to use them and then I dump them everywhere, so yeah, not good. Okay, so now color-wise, I think I'm going to put green there, and I'm going to put the pink on my thumb, and I think I'm going to put the orange over there. So just wait a few minutes and glue to dry. We'll be right back. One moment. Okay, so I think I'm dry now. So open up the orange and tap on some powder. And then I'm going to take my sponge and then use the same side. And there we have it. And then I'll just carefully peel off the edge. Okay, and now the green. I haven't used the green yet, so I'll use the other side. Ooh, this green is quite bright too. I'm going to put just a little bit more. Look at that. That's kind of cool. Okay, and now the pink. So, and I haven't used the pink yet, so I'll use the other side. I do adore this pink. It's so bright and pretty. Actually, I really love all these colors. They're so bright and vibrant. Just making sure I go to all the ends. And then I'm just going to peel off the edge. Okay, so there is my design so far. So what I'm going to do is just top coat it, but I do want to clean up the edges, so let's, because I've kind of gone over the black on some of it, so I just want to brush. So just a big fluffy brush, whatever you have. I just wanted to kind of get that off, and then I'm just going to go around my edges quickly. So, super easy to clean up. Okay, so I will top coat this, let this dry, and I'll come back. One moment. Okay, so I've top coated it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some more colors. So I'm not going to bother taping right now. I'm just going to put some glue on my mixing canvas and then take my brush and I'm going to go in along my edges. Okay, some more. And then do the same. I guess I should have did this one first. So I'm just trying to find an angle that's comfortable that I can still be on camera, but still do it. Do the edges and I can take the brush and then fill in the big areas. Now I noticed that I got a little bit on the black, so I'll just wipe that off and then I'll do my thumb. Down the edges. More out. And then along my edge. And then take the big brush and fill in the edges. Okay. So, I think that will work right now. So let me have this dry and I will be right back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put pink on this one, the yellow bright on this one, and then the green on there. So as soon as it's dry, I'll be right back. One moment. Okay, so I'm back. It should be dry now. So let's go to it. I think it's this design is just more, it's taking longer just because of wait time, waiting for things to dry. But I think it's really cool, like very 80s, I'm thinking. So then after, what I'm going to do is I'll do some more stamping, or do a little bit of stamping on it. So, and yellow. Just trying to make sure I don't mess up my colors, my color scheme. And yellow is this side. So look at that. I'm really loving this. This is pretty cool. And green for the thumb. And these bottles are great, especially for a klutz like me. So everything is easy to dispense. I guess you don't really have to tape the edges off as long as you were good with the glue. You probably didn't need to, but there's two options. Like, you can either just tape it off, depends on how well you are with the paintbrush. Okay, I think we are good. Look at that. It's so bright. So now I just take my paintbrush and make sure, like, my black edges where I went over. And here I just went over a little bit with the pink. And because it's not tacky, because it just comes right off. But isn't this adorable? Okay, so I'm going to clean up, top coat, come back, and then we'll do some stamping. So one moment.